Germany, Operation Red Snow, Turn 4, Production. So we're investing 6 in R&D, which we've already done, and we've acquired our tech. We are buying 2 tanks, 1 mech, 1 plane fighter, and 7 infantry. So for our combat moves, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sortie our fleet, go from 113 to 115, and we're going to pick up 4 infantry into Finland, and we're going to drop them into the Baltic states. As well, we're going to send in 1 mech from Germany. We're going to send 1 infantry from Warsaw. These are all going to the Baltic states. We're sending 1 infantry from Eastern Poland. And we are sending 1 armor from Romania. We are sending 1 fighter from Poland. So that's going to have 3 movement left. And we're going to send 1 fighter from Norway. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to have 1 movement left. And we are going to, from Romania, we're going to send 2 transports. And we're going to fly into Stalingrad. So that's 3 movement. So that leaves 3 movement left. So that's going to drop off 4 infantry from Romania into Stalingrad. And these 3 tanks from Ukraine are going to go into Stalingrad. Thank you, Italian allies, for taking Rostov. We have 1 tank from Ukraine going into Tambov and taking Tambov. And then all the units in western Ukraine are going to go into Bryansk. And the armor in Bessarabia are also going to go into Bryansk. And I think that's all we can reach in the combat phase. Oh, sorry, I have my tacticals. So they're going to go 3 from Romania. So my 2 tacticals, they're going to have 1 left. And then our other tacticals, they're also going to have 1 left, going from Slovakia. And that's it for my combat moves. Oh, and I'm assuming if I don't move, I'll be in combat here. These submarines, so I'm going to move the submarines from 106 up to 127. And this one in 109, we're avoiding combat. So we're going to go to C zone from 109 to C zone 112. Okay, so now we're going to do the combat. So in Baltic states, we have 3 Russians. the Germans are sending in a tank, a mech, so a bunch of unsupported infantry. Plus 2 fighters and a cruiser bombard. So we're going to roll. So for our cruiser, is bombard is 3. We have 2 fighters and a tank. And we have 7 infantry mech. And we have to get 3 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's 10? 2, 4, 6. Oh, 2, 3, 7. 7 infantry. Plus a tank and 2 aircraft, and then that's the cruiser. So we should have a total of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have a total of 11. So we're going to roll the heavy hitters first. See how they do. They get a total of 2 hits so far in the Russians. And then my infantry, we get a total of nothing. So the Russians hit back. And they get 3 dice. And they get 1 hit. So that's 2 hits on the Russians. That leaves 1 Russian left, and I also lose the German infantry. So my cruiser only bombards once, so that's less the cruiser, so that's 3. And then 1 less infantry, so that's 6. And I have to get 1 hit. So the Russians are dead. The Russians fire back. And the Russians miss. So that concludes the Baltic states. So Brinsk, similar. We have 3 Russian infantry. We have 4 tanks going in. We have 3 tacticals and a fighter. Tacticals are supported by a tank. And what you'll notice, the German fighter has jet technology. So that's our, so the fighter also fires at a 4. And then we have 3 artillery coming in. That supports 3 infantry, and then we have another 5 unsupported. So I'm going to roll for the aircraft first. So I have 3 tacticals and a jet. So that makes 4. And I have 4 tanks. I have to get 3 hits, so I'm going to do that first. Oops, that one went off, so right now I've got a total of 2 hits on the Russians. Then I got 3 artillery supporting 3 infantry, and then I got 5 unsupported. three infantry, 3 artillery, and 5 unsupported. All trying to get one hit. And I had to show you that to believe it. Pardon me, no hits. So there's one Russian left. And he's wondering what's going on. So they fire, the Russians fire back. And they get 2 hits. Okay, so we're going to do that again. This time there's 1 Russian, 2 less Germans. So I'll do the jets first. The jets and the tactical. Then I get my hit, and the Russians fire back, and they get their hit. So that was valiant fighting for the Russians. So the battle in Stalingrad is 1 infantry unit fighting against 4 paratroopers. And 3 tanks. And I have to get 1 hit. So I just barely get the 1 hit. I don't know what's going on with my troops today. And the Russians fire back, and they miss. Okay, so now we do our non-combat move. So we have to move those planes back. They all have 1, so they all go to Western Ukraine. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I did the Baltic states, that's right. This AA unit goes to Russia. These units in Bessarabia, 1 infantry, and these artillery. And this AA unit all go to Ukraine. This tank and this mech, they're on a rail line, so they can go 3, 1, 2, 3. So they are in Rostov with our Italian allies. This German tank, he's going to go into Paris. This artillery in Normandy is going to go into Paris. This artillery in Holland, Belgium is going to go into West Germany. These 2 artillery and this AA gun, the one from Poland, is going to go into East Poland. These 2 are going to rail over to Eastern Poland. Make sure I get that artillery up the right way. And this German tank, we're debating where to put him. He's going to join the, he can go 2. He's going to go into eastern Poland. No, he's going to go into western Ukraine. Sorry, I'm dithering here. He's going to go into eastern Poland. Okay, so now we're going to put on our production and do disposition of forces. So that I'm going to put 2 tanks and a mech into Ukraine. Oh, I'm going to move 2 units from Finland into Norway. So that leaves 1 German infantry. I'll switch that out in a second. I'm putting 2 infantry in Paris. I'm going to leave 1 infantry in Normandy, or build 1 infantry in Normandy. Two infantry in western Germany. Two infantry in Germany. A fighter in Germany. And another infantry in Germany. Okay, this one has an airfield, so I could actually put it, okay, I'll have 2 fighters in western Germany. Okay, disposition of forces. I have 1 submarine and 121, 1 submarine and 112, 1 German in Normandy, Belgium, Normandy, Bordeaux, 2 tanks, 2 infantry, and 1 artillery in Paris, 2 fighters, 1 artillery, 3 AA, and 2 infantry in West Germany, 2 infantry in Norway, a cruiser destroyer, and 2 transports at 115, 3 infantry in Germany, 1 tank, 1 AA, 1 artillery, 1 infantry in eastern Poland, 1 tank, 1 mech, 5 infantry, these 2 fighters, 1 can land in eastern Poland, and the other one has 3 movement. 1, 2, it's going to land in western Ukraine. So eastern Poland, I have 1 tank, 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 AA, 1 fighter. Western Ukraine, I've got 3 tactical, 2 fighters. And in Ukraine, I've got 2 artillery, 1 AA, 1 infantry, 2 tanks, and 1 mech. In Russia, Rostov, I've got a tank and a mech. In Leningrad, I've got 4 infantry, 3 tanks. And in Tambov, I have 1 tank. And for IPC count, I've got a base of 30. And I include France, Bulgaria, Baltic States, East Poland, Finland, Normandy, West Ukraine, Stalingrad, Brinsk, and Tambov. So that's 20, plus a base, which makes 50, plus bonus for Norway, bonus for Stalingrad, and bonus for Vichy. So that's a total of 62 IPCs. Thank you very much.